If when you die, someone takes the VR headset off of your head and asks how the virtual life was, what's the first thing you say? The duck was that for? Okay, put him back in. Anything but that. Please, I'll do anything you want. Anything. Oh no, Stepsy Sadman, what are you doing? Don't backtalk your motherboard. Edit. Today must be the first day I have ever been funny. Thank you for the award. He about to get rammed. Are there any autosaves I can load? Wait, you didn't know the game saved every time you smelled an essential oil? What did you think we put that bullshit in the game for? No way, the quick save is every time you open the fridge. Why else do we look at it, close it, and open it 5 minutes later just to see the same stuff? Your bed is the hard save though. Or the fridge light. Just wow. There is a sub for everything. Leaves negative review. Would not recommend. Boring, buggy, and a huge grind fest. 240,000 hours played. Y'all just stood there and watched while my wife cheated on me for 6 years. Sorry. No. He decided to play on nightmare mode and paid for the DLC. Read this as paid for the dick and I was like, well, okay. What do you think was in the DLC? The anxiety feature is way too much, guys. At first I thought it was a good way to build tension, but it got annoying after a while, as it doesn't even build character or help the plot. Is there anyone from that life who is real here? Everyone is a player. Pretty sure Black Mirror has an episode like that, virtual world that real people have, I guess, avatars in. There's an episode called San Junipero. Although everyone in that simulation is aware that it's not real, because it's actually a place where old people spend their last years and, sometimes, their afterlife. Wasn't that a weirdly wholesome and not at all like Black Mirror episode? The AI needs a major buff to their driving ability. True, Maya would constantly cross over into other lanes. Considering I died from a heart attack induced by jerking it to VR porn, it'd say it got pretty meta. Virtual reality is quite a trip, huh? Edit, first silver. Now what? Hold up. Has anyone made VR inside of VR yet? Edit, yes they have. Edit 2, apparently it doesn't matter if you add in an edit that your question has been answered. People will continue to answer the same thing over and over. Duck you Reddit, and I'll see you tomorrow. Does super hot count? Hashtag super. Hashtag hot. Hashtag super. Hashtag hot. Do you have another simulation? This one sucked a little. Graphics were great. However, the game got very repetitive and very grindy early on. Plus all the good shit was locked behind a paywall. Graphics were great. Graphics were good for a while, then a glitch happened, and I saw everything unclearly, had to make an in-game purchase of special headwear to get seeing ability back. Controls got less responsive over time as well. More effort had to be made to do things that started out as second nature. Particularly displeased over the dev's choice to make the sex minigame much more difficult to initiate later on in the story. It needs more cheat codes. Jump, sleep, kick, friend and balls, eat cheesesteak, start, turn 18, hashtag X200B, edit, this unlocks the high jump cheat. Wish I popped that code in high school. Didn't unlock the friend skill till later, so I didn't have anyone to kick in the balls. You just have to unlock the infinite ammo code in high school, that's how I did it. The school ammo dump hack, immediately treated as 18. I'll never go back to the carpet store. You kinda wasted your 30s though, with that whole bird watching phase. Plugging this video of the behind the scenes of that scene where they made loads of alt lines for Roy. Some of them are hilarious. youtube.com. This guy just tuned NASA into a drug smuggling operation. I mean, if you're marketing to people who aren't depressed but want to be, you couldn't do better. Maybe in reality we're beings who cannot really feel depression, but the simulation provides a close approximation for the curious. We're actually like naturally super arrogant, and this technology helped our civilization thrive by killing our self-esteem or some shit. Duck this, what is life? Man, you got me trippin'. Can I have creative mode now? Thanks, I hated it. Now get this thing away from me. Needs more nudity. True, but this could be due to the fact I maxed out my dexterity and kept my charisma at base level. I may not be able to flirt with other people, but I can step on Lego without an issue. I rolled like shit. Why do I have -1 in everything? I want my money back. I've developed this terrible thought process in my life. For reference, I'm 47 and a lifelong gamer. I'm also pretty unambitious and just stick with a simple life on my own. I make ends meet and that's enough for me. Of course there have been many missed opportunities and regrets. But the terrible thought process I sometimes catch myself at is basically telling myself next playthrough, I'll get more done and have a better life. Seriously. I accidentally treat my life like a video game that I'll eventually be able to play over again. So dumb. I should clarify that I'm not an unhappy person. But I'm intellectually aware of all the things I've not had in my life. This habit encourages me to dismiss such concerns to my detriment. So, if I died and woke up in a VR chair, I'd be enormously relived. I'd actually get another shot. I'd probably just say thank God. And ask for another go. If they insist on an actual critique, I'd just say I didn't play it right. Edit, this blew up in a pretty good way. Hey bud, 47 isn't as old as it used to be. Seems like you know you want to change, so get up and do it now. Get out there. No regrets. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Good graphics, but the story is a little dull and the achievements are too hard. And WTF was 2020. Y'all cold. This C0v16 update was trash. 16? 2116. They show up in 100-year cycles and op is from the future. Or are we just an earlier save? 310 would not live again. 710 with rice. Would give 1010 if Bob Ross didn't died. I would say the RNG gods hate me, that character was such a dumb cunt. And also Duck, that was boring, got a better one? Graphics were good, but 2020 DLC was kinda lame though. Can I play it again, but knowing this time that it is all bullshit and just VR, and fix all of my mistakes and regrets? Thing is, you would start as a baby and forget that you have played before. Plot twist: Jesus was a hacker and he got back in the game to give everyone a strategy guide. It's time we make a religion out of this. Hashtag the sun is a deadly laser. I knew it. He knows too much. Kinda glitchy, but not bad for a first generation rollout. The most obvious one was when socks would disappear in the wash. When you poop in VR, you poop for real. You wake up just covered in shit. Hello normal Tuesday morning. While crying, best game ever, put it back on. Ah yes, the first positive comment. I only had to scroll past 50 or so. KD of 6? Nice. Ahahaha, so funny. Wait, what? Why would you do that to me? Roy's ducking wild game, bro. Who the duck set my playthrough to nightmare difficulty? 7.810 too much water. Duck you, give me my money back. I'd probably just have a mental breakdown.